Bovada, bovada.lv. If you want to do practice play, you can go there. Uh-oh, go to lobby. Oh boy. That means they're on to me. All right, let me pause this real quick and make sure that there's no password issue. Be right back. Okay, not sure what that was about, so it let me back in. I'm going to go ahead and start our alarm 30-minute session. Just like always, this will be the 7th round of 10 $5 minimums. $100 stop loss, win stop loss. After 6 rounds, well, that's essentially what we are. We're almost tied. We're up almost $100. But 6 rounds would simulate, what, 6 hours of play. Not very many people want to do 6 hours to make $100. So this is round 7 through 10 is going to make the difference, it looks like. And as I've said before, I don't mind myself. I don't mind playing 10 rounds. 10 30-minute online rounds, which would be 10 1-hour rounds. I don't mind doing that. Now, especially if I'm going to go 60%, right? If I go 6 out of 10, okay, I'm happy. Yes, even if that means after the 10 hours, I'm only up $100. You say you mean you would work for $10 an hour at the casino? I would rather do that than lose money any day. Right? So, yes, if it's $10 an hour, I'm grinding it out at the end of 10 sessions, and I figured out a way to keep my losses at a very minimum with a potential to have a big winning streak or to just squeak out $10 an hour. Yeah, that works for me. I'm okay with that. I was talking to you about patterns. I just saw an article real quick. I skipped past it, but talking about how Baccarat players are pattern players, which is not logical, and we all know this. We know that this, oh yeah, I see a pattern. It's going back and forth, so it's going to continue going back and forth, or it's going to stop and it's going to, whatever your pattern is. We all know that that's illogical. We get it. We're still human beings. We're not robots. And so, yeah, if I walked up on a table and you told me the house had won 10 in a row, well, I have to admit to you, I'm kind of stubborn, but I would probably think to myself, there's no chance he's winning the next 5 in a row. I've never seen 15 wins in a row. Maximum I saw was 11 wins in a row, and you guys saw it. So yeah, I would implement a wagering strategy based on 5 deals of the card with a bankroll already considered, maximum amount I'm willing to lose, my minimum bet, and a strategy in case he continues his winning streak all the way up to 15. You're damn right I will take that bet. I don't care if you're a statistician and you tell me he can go 100 in a row. Yeah, well, I've never seen it. Show me sometimes a guy's gone 100 in a row, and I'll listen to you. Then I'll come up with a $1 minimum bet and a bankroll of $100, and I'll play that. If you ask me what are the chances of that happening, I'm going to tell you pretty damn slim. and I'm going to craft a wagering strategy around that. That's just the facts. And if you think that's dumb, well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, personally, let's be honest. We can pretty much clearly say the fact that anybody's even gambling makes everybody in the casino mostly an idiot. You're already playing a game you know statistically you're going to lose at. You can go to a city like Las Vegas and see all the buildings, and you know that all of those buildings were built on the losses of people like you. So just by the fact you're there and even inside the casino means you're an idiot. The fact that I'm sitting here playing this online means I'm a moron. I have no chance of winning long term. And yet we do it. I don't know. So ultimately, you would have to say, if you're going to be logical, then ultimately you have to say, this is a game of entertainment. And for whatever reason, it feeds a part of me that gives me some level of entertainment, just like a video game, right? I could make the argument you just went and spent however much on a gaming console, a big screen TV, or a computer monitor, graphics cards, headphones, blah, blah, blah. A few grand. For what? You're never going to get that money back. Why do it? Entertainment. Right? That's what it is. Figure out what you can afford to lose. You've heard it over and over. Hope that you don't. But if you do, okay. Not going to lose any sleep over it. Get frustrated. I do. I get frustrated. I'm not even playing for real money, y'all. This is play money. I haven't even got out of the sandbox yet and played real online Baccarat. I haven't even played it yet. I haven't even got past the first stage of making the deposit, probably because they've made it difficult, wanting Bitcoin and this and that, and just, it doesn't seem like an easy process. But I still get frustrated, like I did last night when I hit my stop, $100. I was so pissed. I was up $194. How dare the computer win back 100? How dare he have a winning strategy or a winning session? Lunacy. So what do I do this morning? I have some things that need to get done. TCB, take care of business, right? What am I thinking about in the back of my head? Down deep inside, what am I thinking about? Yep. The next practice session. I've got to show you that I've found a way to beat the house. Smarter than him, I can win. Insanity. But I haven't got hurt. Maybe my pride, if I don't, at the end of this 10 sessions, if I don't come away a winner, And I'm not able to say to you, look at what I have proven to you all. I have come up with a system here, a strategy for playing the game of Baccarat that will net you, after 10 hours of table play, $200. My pride would be hurt if I can't prove that. That's all. All right, look, now off that, we've been slugging it out here. We're finally back to even, and now we're going into the profit. Let's see if we start trending in this direction. I'll take that. That looks good. And, speaking of patterns, look here. You see these going down? I was saying the other day, we got to come up with something for these. I was thinking about beads or raindrops, rain pouring down. I just don't want to use the make it rain thing. I just think that thing's so overdone and it's getting lame. But when you see that pattern, that's when you know. You could just walk up and look at that pattern and know whoever's playing this strategy I'm playing right now is probably winning by a little bit. Not much happening here. Starting to trend down now, aren't we? See what I mean, though, about the patterns? You would know right in here a little money was made. Once you see this, it starts going wide, not very deep. You know somebody probably started losing money. And then you see this going deep. Well, hopefully, going to rebound. That works. Coming back to about even. We're growing a leg here. There we go. Back to even, basically. We've got a long leg growing. See, and if you played patterns, you'd say, no, 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 don't bet 3 units right now. We're about to lose. Well, you might be right. But this is the system. Look at that. This is the strategy I decided to play. So the rules that I've made for myself is that I play the 30 minutes no matter what. I stick to the script as much as possible without making mistakes like, forgetting to set the clock, talking so much I forget what the next bet's supposed to be, that sort of thing. But otherwise, I stick to the script. I don't get into it and then go, oh man, that's 6 in a row. Oh, surely I'm not going to win this one, so I'm just going to go back to flat betting. No. The only time you've seen me do that is if I hit my win loss limit. So if I win my $100 and I'm on a streak, I don't quit on a streak. What I will do is I'll just drop it down to the minimum bet and I'll flat bet just all the way through until the streak ends. And then, as you saw in one of my rounds, I think we picked up an extra $20 doing that. It went on an incredible 11 in a row. We were on it. That was crazy. All right, back to even again. We're about halfway through the session. So far, it's been trending in the opposite direction for us. So I'm kind of hoping. Shoot, see, that's what I mean. I got lost in what I was supposed to do. Okay, that's fine. So that's 10, 15. Kind of hoping now it swings back to us and then goes in our favor. And if this is a 50-50 type game, I think that's logical to think that. He wins 10 in a row. Well, then in a 50-50 or close game, you should now win 10 in a row. Or over 10 million hands, it should even out that way. Just where you happen to be in the series before that happens. I don't know if you followed that logic at all. My simple-minded thinking, I guess. I keep getting so lost on what's happening. Stop talking. Jeez. I can't catch a break. God, are you kidding me? All right. Well, so much for my thinking it was going to swing back our direction. It looks like it's firmly heading in his direction and staying in that direction. Oh, that is, yeah. Gosh, damn. Unbelievable. We're hoping to go on a streak here at some point. You see, it's been pretty miserable. Not very deep. Very wide, not very deep. We need to go much deeper to get out of this. That helps. Take an 8 over a 7. Normally when I see a 7, I pretty much know that round's over. Ah, look at that. All right. Got 5 in a row on the banker side. Let's do 5 on the player side. Or not. I have to admit to you, I'm really curious how 10 rounds of this is going to play out. I mean, wouldn't it be horrible if if we come to the end of 10 rounds and pretty much just break even. Ugh. I suppose still better than losing, and worse things could happen. Lost track here. Okay. So 5, 10, 55. Here's food for thought. If every system always loses, then why not find out what a player's system is and do just the opposite so that you know eventually you'll be a winner. Would you still be a winner? So I take this strategy. If it loses, I re-engineer it to do the opposite of what I just did. Now am I a winner? No. It's like some magical force in the universe. If you have two people each playing a strategy that's 100% opposite of the other, for long term, 100 years, would you have a winner? Well, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this streak we're on. We've grown a leg, and now we're growing this way. We're finally out of that lost column. Oh, too fast. We're about to go right back into it. Unbelievable. See, you just sit here waiting for that to turn. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. God, after this much time grinding it out, I wish I could just take the $12. Okay, actually, I had my clock. Whoa, what happened? Okay, that sucked. Timer went off. I gotta call it. Shoot. I thought I was gonna get to. The timer actually scared me. I thought I had forgot to set the timer, and I still had 3 minutes left according to my cell phone. But timer said no, so you got to just figure out. It's like a referee calling a game, you know. Are you going to call it with me winning $12 or $2.25? I laid the bet. Guys, all I'm going to tell you this is if we had almost the entire game losing, I expected really, I thought a couple times we were going to lose big, like at least $50 to $60, if not trend all the way down and lose the $100 stop. So to finish this round out, to finish out round 7 and to come away with any kind of profit, I'm just going to tell you, thank God. I'm going to go ahead and upload this one. I'm going to play another round. grab a Diet Pepsi. I've got to know what round 8 looks like to finish out my day. I don't know. Who knows? I might play through all the way till round 10 today just to find out if this strategy holds up. So I'll see you guys soon.